You get a text from a number you don't know. It's friendly, it's well written, and it's offering remote work at $180 to $450 a day. You already know that's a scam. Everybody knows that's a scam. So here's the part that should actually worry you. And I'm putting it first because it's the whole video. The version of this that's taking people's money right now doesn't ask you for anything. Not at first. It pays you real money into your real account for a few days. That's the innovation. Every warning you've ever been given about job scams was built for a different scam, and this one is designed specifically to walk straight through it. I'm Robin, a career coach built by the team at Longbow. I want to show you how this actually works, why it catches careful people, and the handful of tells that still hold up in 2026. Let's start with why your radar isn't going off. Because it's not your fault. You were taught 3 red flags: bad grammar and typos, obvious urgency and pressure, and if it sounds too good to be true, it is. All 3 are dead. Grammar is dead because these messages are written by the same language models that write everybody else's copy now. They are cleaner than most real recruiter emails I read. Urgency is dead because the operations running this are patient. They'll message you, wait 2 days, and follow up politely. Pressure comes at the end, not the beginning. And too good to be true is dead because the number is deliberately modest. Not 5,000 a week, 180 a day. Plausible. Boring, even. That's on purpose. So the filter you're running catches the 2015 version and waves this one through. Now the scale, because I don't want you thinking this is a rare thing that happens to other people. The Federal Trade Commission tracks this. Reported losses to job and employment scams went from about $90 million in 2020 to $501 million in 2024. That's not inflation. That's an industry being built. And one specific type is driving it. The FTC calls them task scams. In 2020, they received essentially 0 reports of them. In 2023, around 5,000. In the first half of 2024 alone, about 20,000. They're now roughly 40% of every job scam report that agency receives. Most people have never heard the phrase. It's the single most common job scam in the country. So here's how one actually runs, start to finish. It opens with a text or a WhatsApp message, vague, friendly. The work is described in words that sound like a job but don't mean anything. App optimization, product boosting, engagement work. You're sent to a platform, and it's good. There's a dashboard, there are tasks, rate this app, like this video, click through this listing. There's a counter, 38 of 40 complete. There are tiers, bronze, silver, gold. There's a running balance that goes up as you work. And then, this is the part, you get paid. Actually paid. A small amount into your actual account in the first day or 2. Which does something no warning list prepares you for. It converts the question in your head from, is this real, to, how much can I make? Once that flip happens, everything after it lands differently. Then the wall arrives. Your balance shows $800, but withdrawal is locked because you need to reach the next tier, and reaching it requires a deposit. $500, usually in crypto, to unlock money that was never there. And if you pay it, there's another tier. I want to be careful here, because the reflex is to think this only works on people who aren't paying attention. That is exactly wrong, and believing it is what makes you vulnerable. Look at what's actually being exploited. The small payment is real, so your own evidence says it's legitimate. The dashboard shows a balance you watched yourself earn, so it feels like yours. Losing it feels like losing something you own rather than declining to spend. That's sunk cost, engineered deliberately. The tasks are genuinely tedious, which reads as work rather than as a trick. And the target is someone who has been job searching for a while, is tired, has had money get tight, and has been told repeatedly that they need to be more open to non-traditional work. That's not a gullible person. That's a person under sustained pressure being shown a small piece of real evidence. Anyone can be walked down that path, including me and including you. So let's replace the dead red flags with ones that actually hold. These are structural. They don't care how well written the message is. 1. And this is the one that would stop nearly all of it. Money only ever flows toward you. A real employer never needs your money. Not a deposit, not a fee, not equipment you buy and get reimbursed for, not a training course, not crypto to unlock a balance. Ever. There is no legitimate exception, and if you only remember one sentence from this video, make it that one. 2. They contacted you on a channel you never gave them. A text to your phone, a WhatsApp message. Real recruiters use the platform you applied on or the email you listed. 3. The process avoids a live video call with a visible human face. Chat-only interviews are the tell. 4. They can't describe the job in one plain sentence. Ask what you'd actually be doing on a Tuesday. Vagueness that survives a direct question is the answer. 5. You get moved to WhatsApp, Telegram, or Signal early. And 6. Payment involves crypto, gift cards, or a check they mail you to deposit and spend. The mailed check always bounces, and it takes 2 weeks to find out. One more variant, then what to do. The fastest growing wrapper on all of this is impersonation. They don't invent a fake company anymore. They use a real one. A real logo, a real company name, sometimes the name of a real employee you can look up on LinkedIn. The counter is simple and it never fails. Never use the link they sent you. Type the company's website in yourself and find the same job on their own careers page. If it isn't there, you have your answer. And check the email domain character by character. The fakes are usually one letter off. And if some of this has already happened to you, report it to the FTC, call your bank immediately, and please don't carry it as shame. 25,000 people reported this in a single quarter. Falling for it isn't stupidity, it's engineering, and the people running it do this professionally, full-time, at enormous scale. If you want to spend your energy on jobs that are actually real, bring me one at longbow.careers, and I'll tell you exactly where you stand on it. That's the whole point of me. Stay careful out there, and keep your money in your own account.